Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another exciting session of Uncharted Paths. Okay. Our design lecture series, where we explore the journeys of creative minds who have ventured into uncharted territories. And today we're diving into a fascinating topic: balancing creativity and business, the journey of a design entrepreneur.
Let me introduce you to our speaker, Shovan Kar. He's a designer and mechanical engineer with an impressive background, including a master's in design from here, IIT itself, and an engineering degree from NIT Shilchar. Shovan has worked on fighter aircraft design research at aerospace institutes like NAL, GTRE, and designed custom service trucks in Korea. After nearly a decade at Philips Innovation, where he specialized in industrial product design, Shovan embarked on his own entrepreneurial journey. In 2017, Shovan co-founded three ventures: Design Objects, Pets Fern Private Limited, and Project Hygia LLP. One of the most unique aspects of his journey is how he tapped into the niche market of premium pet furniture, which was inspired during his master's study at IIT Hyderabad. His ventures, particularly Design Objects, have led him and his team to design over 500 products across various industries, including defense, consumer goods, medical devices, and lighting. Chauvin's belief in sustainability, circular economy, and the ongoing evolution of design has been the foundation of his work. From problem identification to production, his team has mastered a holistic approach to design, blending creativity, empathy, and practical problem solving. Without further ado, please welcome Chauvin. So, handing over to you.
Hi, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. I think uh, I'm 2023 batch with a gray hair from this department. Okay, and I was a regular student and I did my master from here only, design. And most of the time I was doing industrial design only, not UI, UX or something like that, graphics design. I'm an industrial designer and practicing since 2001. In between, I was working in aerospace, doing some research. And then I was in Korea working in automobile segment for designing the customized truck for service industries. Moved back to India. I worked with Korea. Moved back, I worked working with Philips and working on industrial product design for almost a decade. Then I started my own journey as an entrepreneur. And it was not like well planned that, yes, I have to do the startups or something like that. Somebody provoked me and said that, Shovan, you are in very comfort zone. You have to come out. Because I was really in a comfort zone because from 9 to 5 work, getting high salaries and all, everything, doing products, design as per the market specifications and everything. So it was comfort zone. However, one of my partner and my friend, he said, so let's move out from corporate worlds and let's do something ourselves and let's try it. If it fails, then we can move back. And I was confused because by the time I was married, I had a kid, and I was thinking, shall I move out from the corporate world or not? To have my own startups or something like that. It took us for almost a year to think that I need to come out from there. But one day my friend said, Shovan, tere se nahi hoga, tu bahut darpok hai. And he challenged me. And I said, it's not like that. I can take the challenge. Then he said, do it. Who is stopping you? And I said, okay, fine. The very next day I resigned from Philips. Everyone was shocked in my Philips studio. I said, why you are resigning? It is because of the pay scale, or you need to get higher paid or something like that. I said, no, sir, I want to resign. If in any way I am not successful, then I'll come back. That was the thing. But they were asking where I'm joining, whether any competitor with high pay scales or something like that. So I said, no, I'm not joining anywhere. I'm going to start my own startups and all something. Then they said, okay, fine, go ahead. And if you want, you can come back. That was the story of my journey on the startup as a design startup. Okay. Now, why one more studio? Why we're doing that? Because I'm from mechanical background. I had the basic knowledge of engineering, and I worked with aerospace, understand the technology a little bit. I worked with Korea. It helped me to understand the manufacturing process and all. And I was working with Philips. It helped me to understand the whole design cycle. So it was like everything in one plate you have. And we thought we'll not only do the concept up to concepts, we'll do the engineering design also, we'll get involved in manufacturing, we'll get involved in production. Then only we'll be successful and we'll be a differentiator than the other design studios. Otherwise, it will not make sense because there are a lot of studios in India and globally. So that is one of the things which is one of our key USP in our studio. So we start from problem statement to till productions and marketing. Also, sometimes we get involved. Now we are working on UI UX also. We are working in the branding, graphics design, everything we're getting involved into it slowly. Yeah. So do you know how many designers are there in this world in India? Any idea? Because we are designers, we're from the design field, we should know how many people are there in the world and how many people are in India. It's not about industrial design or graphics design, anybody who is designers. Any idea? Any numbers you can guess? No? Okay. You know, even I got lost in this whole pictures. I don't know where I am. I'm also a designer, but I don't know where I am. I can't count the numbers. The numbers are this. In the world, 8 billion people are designers. Okay. In India, 1.4 billion people are designers. Now, what is designers? Anyone can be a designer, right? Even your mom, if she is a housewife, she's cooking food for you. She's also a designer because she knows how to cook, how to serve you tables and all. Your father is also a designer. Your brother, anyone in this world is a designer. But few people practice design, and those are by professions, and because we call designer by professions. And other than this, everyone is a designer for me. And I thought, oh, wow, I found something new that everyone in this planet is a designer. But when I was doing some research and I found this is the populations of world in India today morning, okay? And it's growing every second. So when I was doing research, whether this is first time I'm trying to tell that the world that, okay, everyone is a designer. No, Don Norman has already done this. And he said, he's the founder who coined out that user research, user experience one, right? He said, we all are designers. Why we all are designers? Someone of us practice knowingly, unknowingly design, making like even your carpenters, even your laborers outside working, even your hotel cook or the serving guys, they're also a designer. But few practice designers, and that is what we are called professional designers, right? So let's interact. That was that part. The journey, okay? In 2001, I completed my engineering from NIT Silchar in mechanical engineering. That time, I was talking to a few of my friends and my girlfriend that one day we'll have a company. We'll start a startup. And why we thought of doing a startup? Because I didn't get selected in campus recruitment. Okay, that was one of the reason. And why I didn't get selected in the campus recruitment? Because that time it was WTC. Osama bin Laden attacked WTC in New York, right? That was the market crash, and whoever got selected, they also get laid off during that time. And I was the fortunate guy on that batch also that I didn't get selected anywhere. So that time we thought, okay, fine, we'll have a company one day where we'll hire people. But being from a middle class people, it is very difficult to think of a business in that time. Now it is very different scenario, right? Anyone can have a startup, anyone can do anything, right? If you want to think, you can do it. But during our time, it was very difficult to think to have a company also, because without a business background, without financial support, many things you need. We don't have that one. But yeah, we keep on thinking that we will do one day something. That was the kickstart. So in 2010, when I was working with Philips, I thought I had a very good friend from NID Ahmedabad. Both of us decided, okay, let's have a startup. And we give that company name WRDS, White Rhino Design Studio. And why Rhino? That was because Rhino is a very strong, rugged animals, and we always get inspired from animals, right? That was the starting point. Then we did one project. It was like a moonlight that time, right? Where I was working in Philips, he was also working in Philips, and we started having one parallel company, and we started doing that. But we did one project, it was successful, but we couldn't take it forward because it was very difficult for us to balance both the client and both the corporate world. We had to work 24 by 7 for this Philips work also, and we had to work for the client meeting and all. It was very difficult. So I think after one projects, we have to close it out that we said we can't do it. It's enough for us because it's not possible for us because we're not able to manage it, right? And that was, I think it was for only for 6 months or 1 year hardly, and we have to close that company. From 2001 to till 2017, I was in a corporate world. I was working in different corporate like DRDO, GTRE, NL, and Jinho Machine was in South Korea, and also with the Philips. 2017, I joined Design Metrics as a partner to that company. It is Design Metrics was established in 2005, and it is one of the leading lighting design company for lighting designers in India, and also well known in the world because we had done a lot of projects in Australia, in Europe, and in also African continent. Many of the, if you had been to Delhi airport or Hyderabad airport, many of the lighting design has been done by us. And even Bodh Gaya is lighting design has been done by us. And recently we have done lighting design for Parliament, this exterior lighting design part also. So I joined Design Metrics, but Design Metrics profile was more on the service for the lighting, whereas I was more on industrial design part. Then I said to my partner, he was already founding that company, and he's one of the guy who provoked me to move out from the corporate world to start my own startup. And he said, okay, let's have one industrial design studio. And in 2017, we started Design Objects. And in the Design Objects, we decided we'll only work on service. We'll only give the service to the client. We'll never manufacture, we'll never sell. That was our starting key USP to start this company and all. Because sometimes when you start saying that, okay, we are also going to produce and manufacture to the client will become very resistant to you, because they will think that, okay, he might take out your technology or his technology, then he might take the advantage of creating his own product and selling in the market, right? So that's why we always used to say that we'll never going into the manufacturing, or we are not going to produce or going to sell the product. That's how we keep our client with us. So something when you are starting your own studios or own startups, you have to think what you are going to make differentiate, or what you're going to do different from other studios and all, right? Then in 2020, it was the time of the COVID, and we all were locked in the house, right? We're not able to move out and all. So there was not much work for us in the Design Objects. Then we thought we'll found one company which is called Project Hygia, and there we'll make only products which is medical devices related to the COVID. And we have done few designs. We have sold some of the products in that, because now we can't keep that philosophy of not making or not producing or selling, because we have to come out. as an entrepreneur, you have to keep on changing your visions, your objectives, your things, and you have to be aligned with the market. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to survive, right? So we thought we are going to produce medical devices related to COVID. So we created few products, we patented, and we sold few products in Canada also, other than India. And after COVID, those products are completely non-demanding. People are not using those products because COVID is over. Everybody forgot what is COVID and everything, right? So we thought what to do with this company because we had this company. Then we have one company which is Bespoke, where we were doing a lot of customized product for lighting. And we also have one company, Hip Snaps. It's more of customization, manufacturing, and all. So in 2020, we got into more of manufacturing, producing products and all. So we got partnered with one of the manufacturers, and we all said that we have to merge these companies and we have to start one brand under Bespoke, Hip Snaps, and Project Area. We merged and created one company, and we are now doing a lot of projects for Africa and all. It's again, whatever products we are producing in this brand is only one time. It's a customized. So it's more on what we need, we produced and we forgot. We move to the next projects kind of things. So here we are designing, producing, and also selling. Then in 2024, because after completing my MDiS, when I was doing MDiS here, so I interacted with a lot of my colleagues, my batchmates and all. So one of that is Vishnu. So I asked Vishnu, what do you want to do? He said, I don't know, let's do something, because he was more on industrial design and he knows that I only do the industrial design. He said, let's collaborate, let's do something different. I said, okay, let's do something different. Then he joined me in design objects, and in 2024, during that time, we were thinking what to do it. We came out with a lot of ideas. We thought of making a medical devices, we thought of making a lot of consumer products and all, right? Then we come, when we're doing research and all, we found out that there's very niche market, which is, there is a gap in the market. And that gap is the pets furniture, right? And those products are available in Europe or US, but those products are not available in India. So maybe we can start getting into that business, and slowly we can start, because we have the strength of designing, we have the network of manufacturing, maybe we can start learning how to sell it for the consumers. So that is how we have one more startup that's called PetsFarm in Bangalore, and we registered, we have 4 partners here. Again, remember, when you are having a startup, you should have a different expertise from different background. It's not always necessary that we all have to be from design background. We all need to be a designer. Somebody can be engineer, somebody can be from the finance part, somebody can be from the academic part, admin part, and also they can be a partner to your startups, right? It is very important to have a collaboration and cross-functional team. Otherwise, what will happen, you have too many designers in your company, then everybody will be fighting, because designers has their own ego, right? My design is best than yours. I also have an ego, you also have an ego, right? Everybody has some ego with the design, because design is very personal. But we need to think that we are not making art or something like that. There is a thin line between art and design, right? We're designing for somebody else. We're not designing for ourselves. So we need to understand their pain, for whom we are making the products, what we are doing it, and how we can fill the gaps. We need to understand. So we need to have all cross-functional teams from different categories. That helps a lot to grow the business. So in our team also, we have engineers, we have architect, we have designers. So it's a mixed team. So it's helped us to do more in the design. Yeah, the reason behind the studio was, it's not coming, yeah. Collaborate across the disciplines. It is very important. Now you have the opportunity being in IIT, right? You your batchmate or colleague from your different department. You can collaborate with computer science department. You can collaborate with electrical. If you have some idea where you feel that, yeah, my product needs some programming, my product needs some electrical design, my product needs some mechanical design. So you can collaborate with some of your like-minded people from your batch or senior or junior, and slowly you can start, because you need to have a good frequency with your batch, with your partners. That is very important, right? You should think same, you should work together. It's you should share the same idea behind that, so you can collaborate it. And being in IIT, there's a lot of opportunity to collaborate with a lot of things, right? A lot of cross-functional team. So what we are doing also, we are trying to bridge between the art and design. It is not that we are only designing. Sometimes we do artwork also. We do sell art products also. That is where, because being a designer, you can't keep yourself in a one domain and try to think that, okay, I am the best and keep on doing something. Because today's world is, you have to be very aggressive, you have to be very versatile, you have to know very diverse knowledge of the design. Then only you can survive in the industry. Suppose recently we are in touch with one of manufacturers who are making toys, right? Now they want to work with us not for designing the toy. They want to work with us to creating the brand for them. So they believe that because we have worked with the toy designs and all, so they believe that, yeah, we can do that because we understand the design background, we can have the team and we can create the brand for them. So that is how, and maybe we can say that, no, we are not going to do it because we are industrial designers, we are not going to work on the branding and all. But it's an opportunity for the designer. Take it, whatever you are getting it. So learn it and move ahead. There is nothing called failure in design, right? We never get failed. It is a learning process in the design. If it is not successful in this project, maybe in the next project will be successful, and we'll learn that what not to do and what to do in the next project, right? This is how is a design process. It's always an iterative process and all. Circular economy and sustainability is very important in design, and we follow this one. Whenever we are designing something, we always keep in mind that why we are designing and how much money it is going to invest on the design. Because when you are doing some design, be it is in a software design or industrial design or tangible designs, there is always an investment on it, right? If you want to say that I need to design an Apple phone, right? Now there is a lot of investment in that. Who is going to pay? Because the money is coming from the client. So we need to understand their pain, because they are putting money in the design because they believe us that we are going to get the right product for them. So we need to take care of all those things, because your client is not for one time, right? They have to come back again. So what we create, what kind of products we're doing? We're in a healthcare. We do a lot of healthcare products like air purifier, water purifier. Recently, we are working on the insulin device also. And also we are working on some other medical devices, right? One of the product which we are very proud of it is we have designed one scanner machines for one of the client for US, and that product is produced in India and only sold in US. So we feel good that we are part of that project. We have not worked on the technology part, but yes, we have to work on the industrial design part. So they are producing it here and they're exporting to US. We're in space design. Look, I said I'm an industrial designer, but we never keep ourselves constrained to something that, okay, we'll not explore other part of the design, because when you do the other part of the design, you are learning something more from that design, and you can use that learning in your other design scope also, right? We are in the space design also, we do it. Okay, the good thing of this design, this complete stall has been designed with recyclable paper material, and it is all scrap material. They throw it in warehouse and all. We went there, we collected those material. If you see the vertical lines, these are, you have seen the paper pipes, right? These are the paper pipes we have used to make the wall, partition walls. And even the artwork you see, that has been created by us. So it is more on using how you can use how you can recycle the material, how can use the scrap material. So we try to use those materials a lot to create products and all. This is very interesting products. I'll tell you more about it in the last, I think, 2-3 slides. Okay. This is lighting products. We work with defense. We work for defense also. In fact, we started our journey with defense only. We started. This was the first product in design objects which we created for Indian Navy, and back in 2017. So the problem statement was Indian Navy want to move from conventional lighting, the halogen lamps and all, to the LED, because government was also pushing that. So we collaborated with NID Ahmedabad, MSME, manufacturers, and us. The 4 stakeholders worked on this project back in 2017. And when we designed this product, we got very good compliment from Indian Navy that because you might have seen the defense products and all, right? It's very mechanical products. So they were not able to believe that, okay, mechanical products or defense products also can look aesthetically appealing. So it was very surprise for them that, wow, these products look like this. You can have an aesthetical elements without compromising on the performance and other things. They had given us the document of 240 pages of tender documents, and we have to go through all the documents so that we can take care of every points in the design. So it took us for almost a year to complete the projects, do the testings, lab testings, and everything. Now the product is done, and now we are only getting the royalty. Okay. We survive on royalty a lot because royalty help us a lot to run our own daily business. We do branding design, book designs and all. It's not for only, this is for us, but we do it for clients also, right? Then packaging design, lot of mostly industrial packaging designs, we work on it, graphics designs and all, we do it. We do work on the furniture design for exterior. So this furniture was smart furniture integrated with wireless charging point, and also had one version we have a solar panel on the top so that it can automatically charge the batteries and all. And it also had that charging port, 240 volts and everything. So this product, which we had done it for one of the client in Thailand. So we do a lot of sustainable, we experiment with a lot of the sustainable products. We have one 3D printing machines for clay 3D printing machines. So we keep on doing the experiments with that material and try to understand, because we're trying to create a range of products with this material with the 3D printing. So it's very interesting that things are getting changed from manual to automatic, right? It's more on how machine is taking over the human kind of things. So this is one of the example how you can make products with 3D printing clays and all. So we are creating these things. This is a water purifier, which we did it for government of Karnataka. And the problem statement was like every client has a different problem, right? This client was saying that, look, we don't have any money to invest in the tooling and all, because when you see your water purifier, it's a plastic body, right? Injection molding body, big parts are there, and there's a lot of investment on that. So the client was saying, Shovan, can we design a products which look like consumer products, but not with the plastics? It should be sustainable. It can be recyclable, that material. Then the whole product was designed with sheet metal, even the forms, banding, and everything. And when we had shown the products to the client, and they were surprised, yeah, with the sheet metal, we can do nice products also. And when we designed this product, we had taken care of everything, how the consumer is going to use it for the after service, how they're going to do the maintenance, everything. We had to take care of in the design. Sometimes we work on the toy design. This is one of the projects which we did it with when we are trying to work with IIT Madras and IIT Hyderabad. So what next? What we are thinking, because it's not and that, yeah, we are doing nice products, but we have to keep ourselves very active, very aggressive in the market. Otherwise, we'll also die, because a lot of designers are going to come. A lot of new studios are going to come, right? We need to survive in the market. So we are trying to pitch ourselves in the global market. Yes, we are recently we have signed an agreement with one of Italian company to exclusively design products for them. Now, look, there is a very different. Client is not asking only you to design the product. They will ask more, they will expect more from you, like how you can help them. Can we do more than the product design? Can we do more than the industrial design? If it's only industrial design, who is going to do the other part of the design, right? Graphics design, packaging design, a lot of things are there, how they're going to get used to it. So we had an agreement with that client in the global that we will take care of all your design from problem statement to till manufacturing to till you sell it to the client. So this is how we agreed on this. Now we are not only on the industrial design, we are also working on the graphics design. We are also working on the technology designs. So this is how you can be different from other studios and all. This is how we are working on it. Collaboration is very important in the design. In 21st century, you can't do alone anything. As a designer, you have to collaborate with one more person, maybe one more partner. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to survive. You alone can't survive in this industry. This is my case, okay? Maybe you can survive, but it was very difficult for me. I have to collaborate. You have to be very advanced in technology. You need to understand, you need to take the all the latest technology in your process. Like right now, what we are thinking, AI is very important for designers. How we can collaborate with design AI. So in our team, within ourselves, in our studio, we keep on thinking that we need to integrate AI in our design process, in our design things. Otherwise, we'll be out of the market. So we are always try to, because look, today I think it is not important to know all the software tools and all, right? Anyone can learn the software tools and they can be a designers. We have to be a little bit ahead of that software tools. You need to learn how to get the things done from others. Maybe you can hire somebody to use those tools, but you can lead the design. So you need to understand all those things when you slowly get into this domain. Sustainability is very important because otherwise, in your design process, if you're not saying that my design process or my design thing is sustainable, then it is very difficult to survive. Okay, it's very important. When you are designing some things, you need to use minimal material process, because when you are doing minimal, you are reducing the you're reducing the production of carbon dioxide, right? So when you're saying that, okay, you have some material which I can use in my design, that will help your client a lot. Otherwise, what is happening, every time he has to produce, he has to create new component, which is going to cost him a lot. So when you are working with a client, when you are working with somebody, you need to understand his psychology, his strength, what is his constraint, where he is not able to do it. So if you can understand all those things, it helps a lot to the client and you also to keep that client for a long run. Whatever client we have, we don't have 100 numbers of client with us, right? We only have odd number of 15 to 20 clients. And those clients are with us for last 7-8 years. And every year we are just adding 1 or 2 clients, not more than that, because we want to give quality products, quality service, then the volume, then the quantity. That is very important. If you have 100 clients, you cannot satisfy your 100 clients with a number of people or number of designers, right? So it is very important. We need to keep on thinking what is the next product line, because when we started our startup in 2017, Design Objects, when we learned from the market, when we started getting the confidence that yes, we can survive in this market, then you have to keep on evolving. Like one thing is very important, somebody told me, if you're running only one business, then it's not a business. You have to run parallelly 2-3 business, because one business may die. At least the other 2 business can keep you survive in the market. So you have to have at least 2-3 business running parallelly, then only you can survive in the industry. And the last is, we always try to engage with the community. That is very important, because we think that we know something about the design. Now it's time for us to give back to the society. And that is how we, as a team as a design objects, pets fund and all, we are trying to give back to the society whatever we know. So we have the business segment and what we are doing, right? We have started in 2024, pets fund, then design objects. Our first project was for the Indian Navy, which we did. Then our first studio, right? It was only I think 8 by 4 square feet area, small area, okay, in Delhi. We started in Delhi, and we only had one PC, and 3 guys were working in that single PC. So it's not that you have to start with very big. You can start with small, and slowly you can grow. So this is how we started. We didn't started with a big house, big studios or something like that. It was a very small space where we started, and with only one computer back in 2017. And yeah, and then we got involved into manufacturing and all slowly. Design metrics, when I started in 2017, it was already there in 2005. So in Pets Fund, we are creating a lot of pets products. This kind of products we are doing. No, okay, good part is when you are creating some products, you need to understand the end users, right? For us, in this segment, the end users are the pets, the cat and the dog, right? It is, we didn't hire anyone pet or dog. We have in our studios this dog, and this dog name is Gabbar. And good part is that this dog was a small a small kid, and he was lying on the gate in our studio, near to our studio. Then one of our colleagues said, "Okay, let bring him in. He'll be our team." And he's still he's with us in our studio, and he's living there only. And this Muffin is one of the cat. We also have that cat in our studio. So we are with animals in our studios. We are testing our products with them. They are enjoying the products. It's good to have learning from both the sides. We learn a lot from this dog and cat. So this is its furniture which we are getting, and this is the prototype which we had done it. Now, yeah, we are going into this. Yeah. In design objects, this was launched in Mumbai. All the product, all the graphics design, all the exhibition design, everything was done by us for the client K-Lite. And we had a good success in Mumbai. Then we went to Frankfurt, Germany also in 2024 in Germany. And we had again launched all this product in Germany also. So this is again why I'm showing this product again and again. I'll tell you in the end of this slides. So this is one of the product which we have launched in Mumbai and also in Germany. We do a lot of sketching and all before making the concept, prototypes and all. So our process to understand from the problem statement to till manufacturing. This is how client also want, because they don't want only the concepts. They want whether this concept can be manufactured, whether this concept can be produced, whether it will be produced and all. So when you are designing, then you will understand better than the client, right? So we are doing from sketch to till manufacturing designs. This is design matrix when we are doing the lighting design. This is for Goldman Sachs in Bangalore. This whole structural design, lighting design was done by us. It's a very nice product. It is completely integrated. It's a big hall, which we had done it. It's a cafeteria for them. And this is the Bodh Gaya, where we did the lighting design. It took us almost 2 years to complete the project. So from 4 by 8 square feet area to 8,000 square feet area we are in now. And this is our studio in Bangalore. And you see the graphics and all, everything was done by us. Hand. We didn't hire anybody to do those things. So some of us, even this graphics is also done by us, right? So where we got the inspiration? We got inspiration from the Bauhaus, right? They have those kind of things. Then we mix the colors and all. We did little bit changes and all. So sometimes, yeah, we create all those things. This is studios inside. Again, because we are talking sustainability, recyclable things. So we try to keep, we try to use the material scraps a lot. Okay, even if you see the benches and all, is a trunk. They have because in the Bangalore when they are constructing the roads and all, they cut the trees and all. Right, we went there, we took this tree trunk and all, and then we made the benches and all. Even the whole studio was designed by us, the space design. And it is with the, why we designed with the steel, because when we want to move out from this space, maybe we can sell those steels back to the industry. That was our thought, because we are not going to use with the concretes and all that produce a lot of carbon dioxide and all, right? So it's very interesting, okay? Is ACE. This word is very important, right? Many of us knows is. But what we believe, and even I believe, is adapt yourself to the environment wherever you are. You need to change yourself. You need to adapt to the environment as a designer, okay? You need to collaborate. It's very important. You need to evolve over the time. If you keep on doing the same things, you will also get bored with the things and you will not learn something new. You have to keep on changing, you have to keep on evolving. Now, you know this animal, right? I think I am a chameleon because I try to adapt myself with the environment. If you ask me, Shovan, can you do this? I'll not say no. I'll think over it. If it is within my skills, within my team's skill, I'll say yes. I'll never say no. Okay. I always try to take the challenge, because if I think I'll not take the challenge, then I'm in a comfort zone. If I'm in a comfort zone, that is very dangerous for a designer. You will never learn. You have to keep on evolving. You have to play with the material. You have to keep on changing yourself. So I think as a designer, we have to be a chameleon. We have to keep on changing ourselves. So you need to change your behavior, speech, whatever. Okay? The next is you need to collaborate. You know, and always work in a group. We need to work in a group to be a successful designer. You can't work alone. Otherwise, then you'll become an artist, because you are doing it for yourself. If you want to be a designer, you have to collaborate and you have to solve the problem for the society. You have to solve problem for the environment, natures, and everything. So we always think that, yes, we need to collaborate for a bigger issue. We can't solve the problem of global warming or anything within small things, right? But we can have something we can contribute. The way we contribute is we try to use recyclable material, we try to use scrap material. That is how we think that we are contributing to the society, contributing to the environment. Then next is, you know, jellyfish. Why jellyfish keep on evolving? Because once they feel that we are going to die, means the jellyfish is going to die, they try to move out one of his cells and all. Then those cells will evolve and come out as a newborn jellyfish, right? This is how jellyfish evolve. So we also keep on evolving. If we feel that, okay, I'm done with user experience design, I'm done with interface design, now it is time to learn something new, learn something, new technology or something. It's better to do and learn. That is how you can be a entrepreneur with a designer, because you have to keep your eyes and everything open and you have to keep on evolving over the time. Okay, you have seen this photo. What is the difference between day and night? Light. Okay. This product is designed by us. So you feel proud, right? When you design something and it is in your institute, it is installed, you always come and say, wow, I have designed something. And that product is installed in your institute, not this, the outside. That street light is designed by me. And the inspiration, the product name is Avenue. Avenue is the road, right? But it was a different name. It was a flipper. Now, when I started working on this design, we did a lot of concepts. More than, I think, 20, 30 concepts I had worked on it. Client keep on rejecting one by one. There's a no, we didn't like it. finally, when I was sitting and thinking, then we came out with the flipper, this diving flippers shoe. That shapes we got inspired to create this product. So if you see from the top, it's look like this diverse flippers kind of thing, right? That was the inspiration. But why we changed the name? Because when you say the flipper, it's like a slipper or something like that. Customer will have a different mindset. Oh, it's not a product. What is the use? Why we have to keep it slipper or flipper or whatever? So it came out to the avenue. So everything get changed over the time, right? You have to take care of all the stakeholders also. So no two designs are same. We have to remember. If you ask me to design today one street light, and tomorrow if you ask me to can you design one more street light, then I can't design the same thing. If I'm designing the same thing, then I'm not a designer, right? I may be something else, right? So I have to keep on changing my designs every time. I have done a lot of street lights, but every street lights has a different things, different philosophy, different way of doing, different technology, different process of doing, right? So no two designs are same. Likewise, no two business are similar. So remember, if I have a studio, I can't have the same studio like you have. I have to be different than yours, right? Otherwise, what makes sense to have in one more studio? I think you can get in touch with me in this email ID and number. I am done. Anything you want to know?